This episode contains mature content. See the episode description for details.
I am a folklorist. Recently in my career, I've become intrigued by stories of large spectral dogs that appear to certain individuals, often serving as a portent of disaster. Such creatures have long been encountered in Great Britain. In Lancashire, it is called Shrieker. In Yorkshire, the Barcast. No matter the name, these apparitions often herald a kind of spiritual crisis, as though they are drawn exclusively to the lost and the damned.
Spoken Signal Audio Drama presents Black Dog Anthology by Robert Arnold. Episode 3, The Beast of Brighton.
Thank you for meeting me here.
No, it's not a problem. Thank you for agreeing to meet.
You're sure you don't want any food? The breakfast here is great, and they serve it all day.
No, thank you. Coffee will be fine.
I'm sorry I didn't invite you to my house.
It really is no problem.
Good. It's just, I didn't want my kids to overhear, you know?
Oh, of course. The story may frighten them.
Yeah. But it's not just that. My grandmother and my mom both lived with all this, you know? They both knew my great-grandmother personally. I met her a few times, too, when I was little. And that's enough, I think. My family has carried the story for long enough. I don't plan to tell any of this to my children. I'd rather it end with me.
I understand. As we discussed when I recount your story, I promise to change the names and details to make it anonymous. Do I have your permission to begin recording?
Sure, of course.
Excellent. Will you state your first name and last initial, please?
My name is Meredith L.
And we are here today to talk about?
My great-grandmother, Ida, but also about the Beast of Brighton. Brighton is gone now, but it was a little town about 40 miles from here, a company town built by the Brighton Steel Factory to house its workers and their families. That meant that everything there, the homes, the stores, even the church building, was owned by the company. My great-grandmother, Ida May, was born in Brighton in 1882 and lived in the area until she died in the 1970s. Most of this stuff I'm about to tell you takes place in the late 1800s, just before the turn of the century.
Matthew, pay attention. I'm trying to show you something.
By all accounts, great-grandma Ida was a sweet kid. She was the third of 6 children, so naturally, she didn't get a whole lot of attention at home. She made up for it by doting on her younger brothers and sisters.
See? I got 2 pieces, 1 space apart, which means you can jump this man here and then jump this other man here.
Hey, Matthew, did Ida teach you my special move yet?
What special move?
Watch this. With just 1 jump, I can clear the whole board.
Arthur!
Ida's oldest brother, Franklin, had already left home by this point. The next oldest, Arthur, had entered an awkward adolescence, and he'd become a terror. For whatever reason, he decided that torturing Ida was his favorite pastime.
You didn't have to do that.
Aw, relax, why don't you? Matthew's too young for checkers anyway.
But great-grandma Ida wouldn't let this kind of treatment bother her for long. It was said that she lived by that quote from Ephesians about not letting the sun go down on your wrath. She had a gentle spirit, which, if anything, probably made her an easier target for her brother's mistreatment. Anyway, a pretty normal childhood for this time, up until she was about 14 years old. That was when everything happened. The first sign that anything was wrong in Brighton came early one morning before dawn.
Well, Bakker, what is it?
Erin, you better come on outside.
Pa? Is anything wrong?
I don't know, sweetheart. Mr. Bakker wants to show me something. Now, all you kids go on back to bed.
I'm gonna go see what it is.
Arthur! Wait, I'm coming too.
There. Look there. Saw it on my way into town this morning. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, it's a mess, all right.
Looks like it got every single one of them. The whole damn coop.
Something ate the chickens, Pa?
Now, I told you kids to stay inside. Now, Ida, take your brothers and sisters back to the house. Y'all don't need to be seeing this.
But Ida had seen it, of course. All the family's chickens torn to pieces. Blood and feathers streaking the dirt around the coop. And as she ushered her siblings back into the house, she heard her father proclaim,
Looks like we got us a wolf.
I guess I should pause for a second and point out that a lot of this story is hearsay, or probably even invention, right? There are so many parts that aren't really possible to know. I imagine they got filled in over the years by my grandmother and my mother, townspeople, whoever else. I'm just telling it to you as it was told to me.
Which is my exact interest. I prefer to record the story as it was passed down to you, embellishment and all.
But why? What good do you think it will do you, knowing it's probably half made up?
The stories we tell often tell us more about ourselves. Please, continue.
All right. I told you, Ida was a sweet kid. She was also an animal lover, and the idea that there was a hungry creature out there, even one as vicious as this wolf, pulled at her heartstrings. She began to read up about wolves, scouring the school library for books about them, then the town library too. When she'd exhausted the few resources in Brighton, she started begging her father for pennies so she could send off her books and pamphlets by mail order. She became something of a self-taught expert on canines. Meanwhile, the wolf, or whatever it was, struck 2 more times. First, it killed a family's cat. Then it emptied out a second chicken coop in a different part of town. It had found prey in Brighton. Ida knew that meant it was unlikely to go away on its own.
It's cold.
You don't have to be out here.
Yeah, I do. Pa told me to keep an eye on you.
I'll tell him you did. You don't have to stay.
Do you know what would happen to me if that wolf picked you up and carried you off? Ma and Pa would take turns tanning my hide.
Yeah, and you deserve it too.
Plus, those are my field glasses. I gotta make sure you're using them right. See anything?
Not yet.
What
What are you doing?
does it look like I'm doing? I'm rolling me a cigarette.
You don't smoke.
You don't smoke. You got no idea what I do.
I'm telling Pa.
Oh, no, you ain't.
He's gonna smell it on you anyway.
You say a word, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take one of these cigarettes,
Let go of me!
and I'm gonna put it right here on the soft part of your arm.
I said let go! Hush, hush, give me those glasses.
Hell, that thing is close.
I knew it. I knew.
When Great-Grandma Ida saw the creature for the first time, she was frightened, thrilled, overwhelmed. There it was, black fur shining in the moonlight, silhouetted on a nearby ridge, and she realized,
Arthur. It's huge.
Let me see. God,
I don't think it's a wolf.
what are you talking about?
Look, it doesn't have the narrow body or the big paws. It's too bulky, too wide. I think it's some kind of dog.
I ain't never seen a dog that size in my life. It's as big as a bear.
What?
It's looking this way. Ida, even without the glasses, can you see its eyes?
Yeah. They look like they're glowing.
The 2 kids shared their findings with their parents, and word started to spread around the town, but nobody took it very seriously. Until a nearby rancher's cow got slaughtered. That's when the citizens of Brighton realized that the creature really must be as large as the children claimed. That's also when the local newspaper coined the name the Beast of Brighton.
People, please, if you could just...
What is the company doing about this?
If that animal's big enough to kill a cow, it could easily kill a child.
Please, listen to me. I know you're upset, but if you could just allow me to speak. Thank you. Now, I am here to assure you that the Brighton Steel Company has heard your concerns, and that we intend to address them expeditiously. Mr. Brighton himself is aware of the situation. After consultation with several experts, we have enlisted the help of a Mr. Theodore Mulgrew. Mr. Mulgrew, will you please stand?
Morning, all.
Mr. Mulgrew is an experienced tracker and hunter. He will trace this beast to its lair, and he will destroy it.
When? When will it be done?
I intend to start the moment you all will permit me.
This plan placated the townspeople, but it did not sit well with Ida. As the meeting broke up, she approached the tracker.
Mr. Mulgrew,
Miss,
may I ask how you propose to conduct your search?
we'll start at one of the kill sites and look for signs to follow. Along with any incidental traces, wolves intentionally leave markings to denote their territory.
That's true, but I don't believe this is a wolf, sir.
Is that right? And how did you come to that conclusion, miss?
I've seen it. And I've studied wolves enough to know how they look, how they behave. This one doesn't fit any of the literature.
What is your suggested classification, then? Well?
I'm honestly not sure it comes from nature. At least, not the nature you and I know.
A hound of hell, perhaps?
Perhaps.
All right, miss, I'll tell you what. You go home and pray on it. I'll go into the woods and try to find it. Between the two of us, maybe we can come up with the right answer.
I wish you wouldn't hurt it.
You got family in Brighton, miss?
Yes, my parents and 4 of my brothers and sisters.
Well, what we're talking about here is a wild animal that has invaded your town and shows no intention of leaving. It knows there's prey here, and day by day it grows bolder in its pursuits. That makes it a danger to every member of your family. And that's why we can't limit ourselves to half measures. If you'll excuse me.
Ida rushed home, thinking that she had a head start on the tracker. After all, the first known kill site was right outside her front door. Between that and her extensive studies, she found that she was able to follow the beast's trail deep into the woods. And sure enough, after several hours of searching, she encountered
Mr. Mulgrew.
What? You? Are you mad, girl? What are you doing out here?
I told you I don't want you to hurt it.
And I told you it doesn't matter. Hush. Get behind me. There. It's coming out of that hollow. That must be its lair.
Mr. Mulgrew.
Quiet! This first shot needs to be a kill shot, or else it's likely to charge us. If it'll just come a little bit closer. There. There you are. I've got you.
No, don't!
Damn you! Get off me, child! It's only wounded!
I won't let you kill it. I won't.
I said, off! Oh, run, you fool! You...
Arthur, what are you doing in here? And in my things?
Ida May? What is all this?
You've got no right to go through.
You answer me! This is what you've been sending off for? And spending all that time studying? These devil books? What were you thinking, Ida?
Put those down.
I ain't about to let you bring no black magic into this house.
Put those down, Arthur. They're mine. What are you doing?
I'm taking this blasphemous library of yours out to the fire pit, and I'm burning it.
No, wait!
Count yourself lucky. Used to be they'd burn you too, just for reading this kind of unchristian trash.
Arthur, that's my property.
You let go of me!
Put it down! Put it... Ah!
You asked for that. Now don't you start up crying and wailing. You keep your mouth shut, and I'll spare breaking our parents' hearts with what you've been doing. But it's like I said, I ain't letting these devil books stay in our house another minute.
After a few days passed with no news from the tracker, the townspeople gathered again.
I hear it chased little Fanny Farmer through the woods yesterday evening.
Now, we don't know that for a fact.
Where's Mulgrew? What's happened to him?
Mr. Mulgrew is out in the field.
You've had word from him.
Not for a few days, but that's not unusual in this kind of...
This was supposed to be finished. That creature is a terror, and now it's pursuing our children.
We can't be sure of that. Mr. Mulgrew...
You don't even know where Mr. Mulgrew is.
He's dead.
What did you say, young lady?
I said Mr. Mulgrew is dead.
Now, Ida May, you couldn't possibly know.
I saw his body with my own 2 eyes. In the woods west of town. He was torn to pieces.
My God. Ida, are you sure?
Erin, that means your daughter was in the beast's path. She could have easily been taken too.
As could any of our children, this cannot be allowed to continue.
If you all will just...
No, he's right. Mr. Taylor's right. All of you, listen to me. This thing has killed a man now. And not just any man. A man who was specially trained to defeat it.
The Brighton Steel Company...
Damn the Brighton Steel Company. And damn Wendell Brighton. He's left us out here like a bunch of sitting ducks. We have to protect our families.
If you all will just...
I'm with you, Erin.
I am too. We can't just wait around for the beast to attack again.
Please, if you will just...
Now, all of you able-bodied men with some bravery in you, you go home and gather your weapons. We'll meet up at the church in 1 hour, and we'll put a stop to this ourselves.
And where is it you think you're going?
Out to the woods with Pa and the others. To hunt down the beast. You got your boots on. Where is it you think you're going?
I'm going to the woods too. To find it.
Oh, no, you're not. Are you crazy? Those men will never let you tag along.
I ain't going with the men. I'm going by myself. I know right where it is.
Now, how could you possibly know that?
I'll tell you how. I didn't just come across Mr. Mulgrew's body. I tracked the beast to its lair and watched it tear him limb from limb. So I know exactly where it hides.
Then why didn't you say nothing?
Because I want to find it first.
You're crazy.
Am I? Come on, Arthur. Don't you want to be the one to bag it? Be the town hero who finally kills the beast of Brighton? Because if that's what you want, then why are you wasting your time with those men? I can take you right to it.
You say you know where it hides?
I do.
And you swear you're not pulling my leg. Look at me, Ida.
I swear.
All right, then. Let's go.
We're close. Now remember what we agreed? You walk where I tell you to walk, and you do what I tell you to do. Understand? This way.
That's all right for now. But when we find this thing, Ida, I want you to step aside and let me...
Wait. Shh. Look there.
Where?
Right there. In the mud by that tree.
I'll be damned. Those are paw prints, ain't they?
Okay. Okay, this way. Arthur, wait a minute. Here. Before we go any further, put this around your neck.
What is it?
Just a bundle of herbs.
Herbs? What for?
Protection.
What's a couple of twigs and sprays gonna do against the beast of Brighton?
You promised you'd do what I say. Now go on. Loop that string around your neck.
All right. Those books you've been reading, I think they put some strange ideas in your head.
Do you care? As long as I take you to it, let you be the hero, do you really care? Come on then. It's this way.
It ain't all about being the hero, you know. Mainly, I just want to help.
Sure you do.
I mean it, Ida. I've been thinking about it a lot lately. You know, Franklin's off at college, studying to be an engineer. And you're smart too. All the teachers love you. Matthew and the others is just kids yet. But me? What do I have?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what I'm good for. You know? Everybody's gotta be good for something. Good at something. And me,
Quiet. Quiet. There it is. That's what we're looking for.
Where?
Right there. You see?
Is that a cave?
Uh-huh. Come on.
It's low, and I didn't bring a lantern.
Me neither. Looks like it's not too deep, though. I think we can...
Ida! There it is! Step away from it. Do you hear me? I don't want it to...
Hold on. It's hurt.
Then it'll be all the more dangerous. Ida, back away and let me shoot it.
You can't shoot inside a cave, Arthur. First off, we'll both go deaf, and second, the bullet's likely to ricochet every which direction. Give me that gun.
I ain't gonna...
I said give me the gun. Ugh.
Ida, you shouldn't...
It's okay. I'm a friend. You understand me? I'm a friend. Hi there. Hi. Look at you. I've been reading up on you. I know all about you. Where you're from. What you are.
What are you doing?
I know what you need to get your strength back. And look. See what I brought for you?
Ida, you're crazy. We gotta get out of here.
You stay right where you're at, Arthur. I mean it.
What? What are you...
Yeah. You smell that? Smell those herbs you like?
Ida?
See? Look. I brought him here. I brought him for you.
Ida?
He's all yours. Take him.
Ida, please! No! Ah!
Great-Grandma Ida walked back into Brighton carrying a shotgun and covered in her brother's blood. She told the townspeople that it was over, that they didn't have to worry anymore. But of course, that wasn't true. In a lot of ways, the town's worries had just begun. Ida changed drastically after that day. She became short-tempered, even cruel. It wasn't long before she left her family and moved by herself to a little house out in the forest. She lived there for years, more or less taking on the role of the old witch in the woods. See, the legend goes that by sacrificing her brother Arthur, Ida was able to gain control of the beast, to bring it under her power, convince it to do her bidding.
Making it her familiar.
Exactly. So this girl who was known for being sweet and gentle, suddenly people became frightened of her. They'd see her in town every so often, but they knew to steer clear, and they taught their children to steer clear as well. It's said that the few people who were foolish enough to cross her lived to regret it, when they lived at all. It's probably not fair to say that Ida's grip on the town is what eventually choked out the life of Brighton, but it certainly didn't help. Eventually, the factory shuttered, the town dwindled, yet she went on. Out there in the forest, living as she pleased.
That's quite a story.
Yeah. There's a coda to it, too. That happened about 80 years later. Great-Grandma Ida lived that long out there by herself in that house in the woods. In the early 1900s, she had my grandmother. No one knows who the father was, by the way, so you can imagine the rumors. My grandmother was raised in that house, but she got out as soon as she could. She shielded my mother from Ida for the most part, though Mom encountered her a few times throughout her life, as did I. Grandma passed first, so when Great-Grandma Ida finally died, Mom went to that house in the woods to clean it out. While she was working, she found the door to the cellar and thought she'd go down and take a look. But as soon as she started down the stairs, she tells me she heard... Mom got out of there in a hurry, locked the door. When she went back the next day, she took a rifle with her. But aside from a lifetime of junk, the cellar was empty. So, that's the story. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the end of it. I won't be telling it again.
Well, I certainly appreciate you entrusting it to me. Postscript to interview with Meredith L. Power conveys authority and expands autonomy. For those who wield power, the world is wide open and inviting. For those subjected to it, the world narrows into a strangling, restrictive place. But strangle someone under your power for long enough, and they're likely to find a way to take it from you, to wield it themselves for their own purposes. A lesson that the tyrants of our world, both large and small, would do well to remember.
Anything else I can get you to?
No, I'm all right, thank you.
How about you, sir?
You know, I suddenly find myself with quite an appetite, and I'm told you serve an excellent breakfast.
Episode 3 of Black Dog Anthology was written by Robert Arnold and featured the voices of Rodney Rastall as the Folklorist, Mandy Martin as Meredith, Alleia Bakker as Ida, Kat Shaw as Arthur, Sam Weakley as Pa, A.J. Lord as the city manager, Stephen Brown as Mulgrew, Walter Mack as Barker, Jack Ward and Jamie Bosanko as the townspeople, and Erin Calaway as the waitress. Principal dialogue recorded by Mike Wilson at Archer Recording Studio in Memphis, Tennessee. Music by Eric Jorgensen. Sound effects by Robert Arnold, with additional sounds from soundstripe.com and freesound.org. Artwork by Derrick Dent. Special thanks to Chris Jowers and Leslie Barker. Assistant directed by Karen Strawn. Produced and directed by Robert Arnold. This is your announcer, Erin Calaway. To learn more about Spoken Signal audio drama, hear our other productions, and get in touch, visit us at spokensignal.com.